Hey traders, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to talk about Clover Health Investments, ticker symbol CLOV. After an absolute beast of a day, the squeeze has started. And in this video, we're going to break down the two factors that are going to tell us whether the squeeze can continue. And after that, we're going to take a look at the chart, breaking down key levels and key indicators so we know how to best play this moving forward. Without any further ado, leave a thumbs up on the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and let's get started. Okay, so as far as the squeeze itself, there was no major catalyst that sent CLOV off today. I think it was just more of a culmination of things. Okay, first off, SPACs have gotten beaten down recently, and CLOV has been no exception to that, and they're starting to get hot again. CLOV is completely undervalued when it was under $10. And so I think people were starting to catch on and buy back in. I think that was one of the reasons. Second reason, it's kind of a cult classic stock by now. Became very hot with the Wall Street Bets crowd back in February with Chamath supporting it. So I think that's another reason. And third of all, short squeezes right now are obviously a hot topic. And well, with this short float of 36%, all it took was just a little bit of volume to send this thing flying. And that's exactly what happened today. But now let's take a look at the two factors that are going to tell us whether this squeeze can continue and send CLOV to all-time highs. So the first one, you can go check this on Fintel. Just look up CLOV short interest on Fintel and pay attention to this number right here, okay? Short share availability, because despite a lot of shorts getting squeezed out today, we saw that some people still got greedy, okay? They doubled down on their positions. They don't think that CLOV can sustain these gains. And as a result, there's still not a lot of short shares that have been fully covered, and there's not a lot of short shares available. If we truly think that the squeeze is over, then this number is going to get a lot higher. It's going to go well over 1 million. So keep your eyes out on this level right here. As long as it's under 1 million, well, then, that still means that there are shorters out there thinking that this stock is going to go down. And, with the volume that it had today, I mean, these shorts are going to get squeezed as long as, they keep playing with fire. And so that kind of brings me to my second factor. It's going to be the volume. Taking a look at Clover Health volume today, I mean, absolutely ridiculous right here. 112 million shares trading hands today. As you guys can see, I mean, this is well above the average range that we're used to for CLOV. And if we want this short squeeze to continue, well, we need that volume to continue to be there. I'm not saying it has to be 112 million, but if it's above the average levels, then that's a good sign. That means that the buyers are continuing to put pressures on the shorts, and that's going to lead them to being squeezed out. So volume and short share availability, those are really the two main factors that are going to tell you whether this run can continue tomorrow and throughout the week. So pay close attention to that. But now let's get right into the charts, starting off by just recapping the daily price action. So you saw that, I mean, we had a nice little gap up today, but really the move started coming when we were able to clear this pivotal $10 mark, and we really just started pushing. And what really made this impressive, which really hasn't been the case for CLOV in the past couple of months when it's tried to squeeze, is these gains were able to be sustained. Okay, especially right here, we made this initial push, we had a pretty big pullback, and yet the buyers came in and started pushing this stock back up, and we broke over several key resistance levels, turning them into support. So very, very clean price action, and it's setting up to continue its run tomorrow. Had a great after hours session. Taking a look at the indicators, so first indicator we always look at right here, this yellow line, that's the VWAP, the volume weighted average price. And as you can see, CLOV closed well above that, meaning that the bulls are in full control of tomorrow's trading session. Other indicators to keep in mind. Okay, the first one, major one that we crossed over today, right here, this orange line, that represents the 200-day moving average. And simply put, this is the main moving average that traders use to tell us whether we're in bullish or bearish territory in the long term. Okay, and it normally comes with a bit of resistance, but with all the volume we had today, we were able to cross over it, and as a result, the tide has completely shifted for CLOV. It is now looking bullish in the long term. It's also looking bullish in the short term, being above the 50-day moving average at 821 and the 21-day moving EMA rather at 834. So it's sitting above all the major moving averages, meaning that it is very bullish no matter what time frame you're playing the stock on. Last indicator we're going to take a look at, actually going to the 1 day. As you guys can see here, down here, we have the OBV, the on balance volume. And right now it is sitting at all-time highs, even higher than when CLOV was trading around $17 back earlier in the beginning of the year. That is huge news. That means that the volume buying and the money flowing into the stock is higher than ever, especially on the buy side. That's a very positive sign that, the momentum is there and that it can continue its run moving forward. But now let's go into the 1 minute chart and take a look at key levels to watch out for tomorrow. So, first on the support side, we're going to have support at 1166, 1108. And then right here, I'm going to kind of chart this as your main support that you would love to see CLOV hold tomorrow. If it does take a turn for the worse and goes and retest support, you really want it to stay above this 200 moving average and support level at 1066. If it can do so, things are looking very good. This has been, like I said, the range that CLOV has struggled to kind of maintain above in recent months. So if it is able to retest those levels and confirm that it wants to stay over them, the shift in momentum for this stock is going to be confirmed, and things are going to start looking very, very bullish. However, on the resistance side, we're going to have resistance at 1236. Then we have room to 1314, which, after the after hours movement, we are actually currently sitting in that range. Then 1360 and $14. Like I said, if shorts are getting squeezed and the volume is there, we can do what we did today and break through, 3, 4 resistance levels in a day. So while they are pretty closely stacked next to each other, just know that, right now with the amount of momentum this stock has, it can definitely start pushing past those levels. But let me know what you think is going to happen tomorrow. And for the remainder of the week, I always love to hear your feedback. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'm happy to answer them. If you like this video, leave a thumbs up on it. If you want to see more content like this, please subscribe to the channel. And aside from that, have a great rest of your night.